My beloved Son, you are the work of my hands, crafted with care, and destined for a life filled with purpose, love, and growth. I see every part of you, your joys, your struggles, your strengths, and your vulnerabilities. Today, I want to talk to you about something that touches the core of your relationships with others and the way you walk in the light of my truth, the tendency to project your feelings onto others. This world I placed you in is full of beauty and complexity. As you move through it, your heart will inevitably encounter emotions that arise from the experiences you face. Some of these feelings will uplift you, while others may weigh heavily on your soul. It is human to feel deeply, and I gave you this ability because it reflects my own heart. But, my son, there is also a danger when your emotions are not surrendered to me. They can become filters that distort how you see others. At times, you may feel anger, frustration, or disappointment, and without realizing it, you might place those feelings onto someone else, interpreting their actions through the lens of your pain. You might believe they meant harm when they didn't, or assume their intentions without truly understanding their heart. This, my son, is the nature of projection, and it can cause division where I desire unity. But hear this, I did not create you to be trapped in misunderstanding. I created you to walk in my truth, to be a bearer of love and light, and to build bridges of compassion and understanding. That begins with surrendering your heart fully to me. When you feel overwhelmed by emotions, come to me first. I am your refuge and your strength, the one who knows your heart better than anyone. Pour out your feelings before me, whether they are joyful or burdensome. As my word says, cast your cares on the Lord, and He will sustain you. Psalm 55 verse 22. In my presence, your heart will find clarity, and I will help you distinguish between what is true and what is simply a reflection of your inner struggles. When you find yourself interpreting someone's words or actions, pause and ask yourself, am I seeing this person as they truly are, or through the lens of my own feelings? Am I allowing my hurt, fear, or insecurities to shape how I perceive them? What might this person be carrying that I cannot see? You see, my child, every person you meet is also walking their own journey. They, too, have burdens, fears, and hopes. They may speak or act in ways you don't understand, but that doesn't mean their heart is against you. Just as I know your heart, I also know theirs. Trust me to work in their lives, just as I am working in yours. Do not rush to judgment, for judgment belongs to me alone. My word teaches, do not judge, or you too will be judged. Matthew 7 verse 1. Instead, I call you to walk in love, extending the same grace I have given you. Love is patient and kind. Love does not keep a record of wrongs. Love seeks to understand rather than to accuse. When you walk in love, you reflect my character, and you create space for my spirit to work in your relationships. My son, I know that this is not always easy. There will be times when your emotions feel too strong, when hurt blinds you to the truth, or when assumptions seem easier than seeking understanding. In those moments, remember that you are not alone. My Spirit dwells within you, giving you the power to choose love over anger, grace over judgment, and patience over frustration. Let my Son, Jesus, be your example. When He walked the earth, He encountered misunderstanding, rejection, and even betrayal. Yet He did not respond with anger or assumptions. Instead, He extended compassion, even to those who opposed Him. On the cross, as He bore the weight of humanity's sin, He prayed, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. Luke 23 verse 34. This is the depth of love I call you to, a love that sees beyond actions to the heart. To walk this path, you must cultivate humility and self-awareness. Take time to examine your own heart regularly. Are there wounds you have not yet allowed me to heal? Are there fears or insecurities shaping how you see the world? Bring these to me, my son. Let me heal what is broken and strengthen what is weak. Remember, too, the power of words. When you speak, let your words be guided by love. As my word says, a gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Proverbs 15 verse 1. In moments of conflict, choose gentleness. Seek to understand before seeking to be understood. In doing so, you will create a space for peace and reconciliation. As you grow in this, you will find freedom. No longer will your relationships be weighed down by assumptions or misunderstandings. Instead, they will flourish, rooted in love, trust, and grace. You will become a reflection of my light, showing others the beauty of my kingdom. I want you to know, my son, that I am so proud of you. Every step you take toward love and understanding, no matter how small, brings joy to my heart. You are not perfect, but you are perfectly loved. My grace is sufficient for you, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. Trust in me, and I will guide you every step of the way. My beloved son, I see you. I see your heart, your thoughts, and the emotions that fill your soul. I see your joys and triumphs, and I see the moments when you struggle, when your feelings seem too heavy to bear. Know this, I am with you in all of it. You are my child, and nothing about you is hidden from me, not your doubts, not your fears, not the moments you wish you could take back. Yet I love you completely, with a love that is eternal, unchanging, and boundless. Today, I want to speak to you about a part of your journey that may feel challenging but is so essential to your growth, the way you handle your emotions, particularly when they influence how you see others. This is not to burden you, but to free you, to guide you into deeper peace and richer relationships. As you move through life, your heart absorbs many experiences. Some bring joy, while others leave wounds. These experiences, like stones dropped in water, create ripples within you. Sometimes, without realizing it, those ripples shape how you view the people around you. When you carry unspoken pain, unresolved frustrations, or unmet expectations, it's easy to project those feelings onto others, attributing to them intentions or actions that may not reflect the truth. But, my son, I created you for clarity, not confusion, for love, not division. I long for you to see others not through the lens of your struggles, but through the lens of my grace. For just as I see you with love, compassion, and understanding, I call you to extend the same to others. When your heart feels heavy, come to me first. Before you speak, before you act, before you assume, bring your emotions to me. Lay them at my feet, for I am the one who can carry what feels too heavy for you. I am your refuge and your strength. As my word says, the Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. Psalm 34 verse 18. Ask me for wisdom. I promise to give it generously to those who seek it. When you are tempted to judge, pause and pray. Say, Lord, help me see this person as you see them. Let me show you the truth, about them and about yourself. For I am the God of truth, and I will not leave you in confusion. Consider this, my child. The person who seems distant may be carrying burdens they cannot yet share. The one who speaks sharply may be wrestling with pain they don't know how to express. Just as you have your own inner battles, so do they. My word calls you to bear with one another in love, to forgive as you have been forgiven, and to walk humbly with one another. These are not easy commands, but they are the way of peace and healing. Remember the example of my son, Jesus. When he walked among you, he faced misunderstanding, rejection, and even betrayal. Yet he did not let anger or frustration cloud his vision. He saw people's hearts, their pain, their need, their longing for redemption. Even on the cross, as he bore the weight of humanity's sin, he prayed, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." Luke 23 verse 34. This is the love I call you to emulate, not because it is easy, but because it is transformative. My son, projecting your feelings onto others often comes from a place of unresolved hurt. Take time to reflect. Are there wounds in your heart that you have not yet allowed me to heal? Are there fears or insecurities that cloud your vision? Bring these to me, for I am the great healer. I will bind up your wounds and restore your soul. As my word says, he heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Psalm 147 verse 3. Do not be afraid to look inward, for self-awareness is a gift. When you recognize the patterns of your heart, you can invite me into those places, allowing my spirit to bring transformation. This is not a journey of shame, but of grace. You are my work in progress, and I delight in every step you take toward wholeness. And as you grow, let your words and actions be guided by love. Speak with gentleness, even when you feel misunderstood. Act with patience, even when others test your limits. My word teaches, a gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Proverbs 15 verse 1. Let your gentleness be a reflection of my spirit within you, drawing others not to you, but to me. When conflicts arise, choose to listen before you speak. Seek to understand before you seek to be understood. In doing so, you will build bridges instead of walls. You will create spaces for healing instead of division. You will reflect my heart to those around you.